it's Amanda, and today is ink fight day! Woohoo! I have to say, I already kind of know what's in here because I watched Dormouse's video, the Dormouse's Desk. I watched her video, and so I already saw what's in it. I'm going to link her video up in the cards up there and in the description if you'd like to see another video. Hers is a very quick little overview of what you get in the box, and also her version of the swatches. So yeah, check it out. I love her videos. Set to music. It's like 5 or 6 minutes. It's a really cute video. So go check it out. Now here we're gonna do the Ramble Fest video of what is all in here. And I don't want to show you my address, so we're gonna hide that. But okay, so we got ink samples. We have an interesting nib holder with a nib, it looks like. We have a magnet. I thought it was a sticker, but it's a magnet. Very cute. And then we have this ink swab book. Does it say what paper it is? Maybe it says in the description. This is really pretty. I think this is a really neat idea, but I do not keep track of like swatches like this. And with this, 40 pages? With 40 pages, I would need like 20 of these, give or take. That's hopefully an exaggeration, but I don't know. But yeah. This is really cool. This is not something that I think I would get any use out of. So, if you're interested, let me know. I'll send it to you. Okay, then we have a nib holder with a nib. This has, does it say? It's a 1.5 inch nib? No, one. I'm trying to read the writing. 1.5 millimeters. That makes maybe more sense because it's definitely not 1.5 inches. The nib, it looks like it's like off to the side, and I don't know if it's like supposed to be like that or if it's just not in here right. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll try it. We'll try it out. The inks that we have this time. Oh, I watched Maria's video last month, and the thing she was most excited about was the free piece of tape, which made me laugh so much. I'll link her video too. I'll link, I don't know if she has this month's video or if she got this month's ink flight, but I'll link her video from last month. But yeah, free tape. It's honestly the most valuable thing in the whole entire ink flight. Okay, we have Pannonia Inks. And actually, I've swatched this one before, because this was from like their first set of inks, and then the rest of these are inks that I have swatched, that I have to swatch still. Oh, I think I swatched this one as well. And the rest of these are inks that I have to swatch. I have a couple sets of Pannonia inks plus some other stuff in these samples, and then in my shell box from 30 Inks 30 Days, a couple of these, this Abigail and Patina, are ones that I already have. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. Very pretty. Very much looking forward to swatching these. Get this out of the way. So let's read about our goodies here. We have the Elia Note Swab Notebook. Elia Note is an independent notebook maker in Malaysia that specializes in craft. Oh, it's Tomoe River paper. Unfortunately, Elia discontinued the ink swab notebook. Fear not, I grabbed all the remaining stock to share in this month's ink flight. Nice. So yeah, so it looks like you can't get these anymore because it's discontinued. So if this is definitely something that you like to use and would be sad to be out of, let me know, because I'd rather it go to a good home than sit in a drawer. To fulfill the quantity needed for the Inkflight subscribers, each box included a random color cover notebook. Regardless of the exterior, the interior is where it counts. The ink swab contains 40 pages of 52-gram Japanese Tomoe River paper. Each page has a pre-formatted template to swab and evaluate in ink. Since Tomoe River paper is so thin, Elia printed the template only on one side of the page, so you don't have to worry about bleed through, basically. And then we have the Brows nib holder and Bandzug nib. A dip nib is an effective tool to sample fountain pen ink without having to fill and clean a fountain pen. In this month's flight, we encourage you to play with your ink and practice calligraphy using the Brows Bandzug 1.5mm nib. Installed in a natural wooden holder, the Bandzug nib has a crisp line best suited for broad edge calligraphy. The nib is designed to hold a reservoir of ink on top of the nib, so it's like my automatic pen, kind of. Because it has that little, I don't know if you can see it. Oops, because I'm not tilting it right. But see that little, the little reservoir? This helps keep you letting for longer between dips into the ink bottle. Have you ever been stuck in traffic, running some boring errand, or obligated to attend an event when you thought to yourself, I'd rather be writing right now? Rather be writing. The included magnet captures this feeling. Attach it to your car, refrigerator, or anywhere else a magnet might stick safely. Nice. Then our inks. Inks. When Hungarian pen enthusiast Mate, I'm going to say that, Bigfalvi? I'm sorry, I said all of these wrong. Launched the Pannonia web store in 2018, it began as an extension of the hallway. All Pannonia inks are created by hand using high-quality ingredients, precise measurements, and a pinch of passion for writing. These vivid colors are designed to flow smoothly from your favorite fountain pens. Okay, so we'll do these in order. Let's get them set up. I'm using my Slickery Don't ink vial pen holder. I got mine from Pen Realm. I'll link it below if you'd like to get one. They're about $20, I think. We have patina, inspired by the verdigris seen on the monuments and buildings of Budapest. We have, I'm going to say Abigail. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's Abigail. This pink ink shines brightly when exposed to ultraviolet light. Ooh, I wish I had a UV light. Moustforoche. I'm probably saying that wrong. Or is it mooshed? Is it mooshed or moosed? Anyway, this warm shading brown ink is inspired by young wine. Pannonia Zuzumo is this one. Like the simple lichen, this ink displays many different shades and colors. Orgona. This lilac ink, just like the namesake flower, mesmerizes with its beautiful soft colors. Balaton Kek. This blue multichromatic ink is an homage to Lake Balaton. I probably said that wrong. An iconic destination in Hungary. And then last but not least, Almazold. This apple green ink has shading and some water resistance. So nice. So there's our inks. Here's our toys. I am actually going to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually swatch it on my Col-O-Ring cards because I like to have the record of it. But I'm also going to do, since we have 7 inks and we have 7 days in a week, I'm going to do my automatic pen swatches on this page. And then over here, I figure we can try writing with the pen and using one of these inks. So yeah, so let's get going. I did not prep my cards. I was going to do this, actually Inkflight day was last night, it was yesterday, but I was at work. And then I came home from work and Rumi was home and I had to eat dinner and then I fell asleep and it was a whole thing. So I did not get to record the Inkflight yesterday like I would have wanted to. So, sorry about that. We're going to start with patina, which is this beautiful green color. And where's my dip pen? Oh, here it is. I'm using my Moonman N6 glass dip pen to write all of my notes. I probably am going to need to redip. This is 522. Pannonia, Patina. Helps if you spell it right. It's a very pretty color. Reminds me a little bit of that Morningside Mint. I think it's a little less saturated than Morningside Mint is, but it's a really pretty color. Very nice. Come on. I can tell that I missed a spot, so I'm gonna fix it like this. And like this. And like this. So I missed lots of spots. There. Like sometimes that bothers me and sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, this is a very pretty ink. I like what it's doing so far where it's already dried in the writing. And then we'll go ahead and do a little, oops. I'm like purposely trying not to get like a ton of ink because you don't need a ton of ink for this, but this ink is having other plans. There we go. Okay, next up we have Abigail. Which is this? Ooh, really bright, like pinky color. Insane. That's insane. 522. There we go. That's a really pretty color. Reminds me of like, I think is it Rose Cyclamen or something like that? I don't remember. I think it's Gerbon. Looks like it has nice shading because it's like light in the second half of Abigail. Pretty. So instead of using the automatic pen, I just went ahead and used up what was left on the paintbrush. Since it's a lighter ink, I felt like I could get away with it. Well, like, it doesn't matter. I don't have anything on the page after it anyway, so. So there. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Next up, we have Mouche Farouche. Mousse Farouche. Not sure exactly. I thought about looking up how to say these beforehand, and I completely forgot. Work's been super busy, so I've actually kind of been stressing about getting this video because I like to get them up like as soon as possible. But also I'm off work in a couple of days, so I need to get stuff done. 5:22. Okay, Oops. I don't know if this ink is just that dry or if I've just had like unlucky applications. So let's see. Well, that's better. That's better. Feels like this ink is a little dry based on how it's applying to the card. Pretty. I also feel like my other swatch was a little more saturated, so I don't know, maybe it was just my application this time. I like our color palette so far. It's very pretty. Oops, I forgot to where did I put it? I just had it. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oh, here. It fell. Okay, next up we have Zuzumo. Another pretty green. A more, I feel like this is sort of like a sweet green, so this makes me think of it's like maybe a more savory green. I don't know why that is what popped in my head, but that's what it did. Ink Flight 5:22. That's pretty. This looks like it's going to be interesting. It's very light, which makes me think of Sweet Honeydew from Ferris Wheel Press. Also, I think it's Vinta Mermaid, maybe? Serena, is that what it's called? This looks like it's doing interesting things. I see some like brown in there. It's gonna be an interesting one when it's dry. Bum 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 bum. Pretty. Next up we have Orgona, which is probably going to be my favorite because it's purple. maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's really light, but I kind of love it. When I blotted it onto the paper towel, it definitely, like, it immediately split into pinks and blues, so. I mean, not that that's a surprise, because purple, but it was just how fast it did it on a dry paper towel. This ink is definitely not going to be for everybody, but I love it. I would have to think of what pen to put this in, but I like it. I like this. I enjoy it. Look at that one. That's so oh my gosh, I love ink so much. Next we have the Balatone Cake. I love it. Super pretty light blue. It seems like it's like the blue version of Orgona, where it's a little more blue, so it's not as purpley, but it looks like it has a lot of those same colors in it. So pretty. Okay. Excited to see what that looks like when it's dry. Look. Oh, look at it. So pretty. Ink is so fun. Anybody who doesn't think ink is fun is wrong or hasn't played with it. I don't even do artwork and I'm just like, this is amazing. Okay, and last but not least, Almazolds, which I think is like, does it translate to apple green or something like that? Or am I completely wrong? I don't know, I could be wrong. This is also one that I've swatched before, like a long, long time ago. Got way too much. Do not need that much. Very bright springy green. Very happy. Okay, boop, 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 boop. Use my brush that soaks ink up, so this is probably way oversaturated for what it normally looks like. pretty. Okay, let's play with our, well, let's do our automatic pen swatch real fast. Okay, let's try our dip pen here. I guess it's the equivalent of a 1.1 stub. This holder is really pretty. It says it's wood. Mine is definitely pretty lacquered. So, I don't know. Okay, so I have the, so I guess we'll write the names next to it. Maybe. Maybe? So I don't know if you can see. But this tip over here is like offset from the nib tine, so I wonder if that is why I can't, why it's not writing. Oops. Because there is ink in the pen. Okay, let's see if I can, I don't know if it was damaged in shipping because it wasn't protected in any way. But my nib kind of looks like it was like bent, maybe? Maybe? Or it's not in the holder all the way. Let's try this. Ew, I just like pushed that. Oh, maybe that's how? Let's try it. Let's try this. Hmm. Like, it might just be too dumb to use this, too. That's also a possibility. I'm going to need to practice with this, I can tell. There's probably like a certain way to hold it, and I'm not holding it correctly. Okay, let's try a different color, see if that writes any better. Probably won't, but I think it's just, I'm not sure if it's like user error, which it 1000% could be. Patina. There's ink in the reservoir. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's like supposed to be sort of oblique. That's kind of what it's doing. Let's try another one. See if I get a hold of holding it correctly. We'll try Abigail. There's so much ink in here, so the ink is not the issue. I don't know, like I said, if my nib is messed up or if I am just not holding it properly. I'm not right-handed, but it definitely writes better left-handed, so, or right-handed. So definitely writes better right-handed. So, yeah. Okay, that was a fun experiment. I'm not going to keep going. I have to get back to work, unfortunately. So, let's take a look at our swatches, because, well, I was going to say they should be dry, but this one is still drying. Because I laid the ink on way too heavy. Here is our whole week. Let's zoom back out. Here is our whole week. Or I mean our whole ink flight. Definitely different from where it usually goes. A purple, a blue that look really similar, just like flipped around sort of. We have this beautiful like minty green, this pretty pink, this wine color, which kind of like sticks out compared to the rest of these. But yeah, a very pretty flight. A very pretty flight. Okay, so let's look at our swatch cards real fast before I get out of here. We have Patina, which is this very pretty color. I really like this. We have Abigail. We have, which one did we do next? Where's my sheet? Then we did Bosporos and Zuzumo, which is this interesting one. Reminds me of, I think it's a Troublemaker ink. I don't remember if it's sea kelp or sea glass or kelp tea that it reminds me of. Orgona, I love this. No surprise there. Actually, I can put this up here. Then we had the Bella Tonquec, which is, again, very similar to this one. It kind of looks like they flopped the pink and like made this one more blue and this one more pink. So they kind of look like opposites a little bit in my eye. And then we have Almazold, which is this beautiful like apple green color. So yeah, a super fun ink flight. I'm very excited. I always enjoy the ink flights. I'm not sure about this pen. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if mine was like messed up or if they're supposed to be like this or if I need to like tweak this to the side. I'm gonna have to look up this pen so I can learn how to use it better. And then we also had, where's the magnet? We have this awesome magnet. And then this ink swab book that I probably won't do anything with. So if you're interested in keeping an ink swab book or just love these things and want one, let me know. Shoot me an email, hellolovelyrights@gmail.com, and yeah, if you're interested, put ink swab book in the subject, and the first person that emails me can have it. Yeah, so there you go. Awesome, super fun stuff. I love Ink Flight Day. It's my favorite day of the month. Awesome. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this month's ink flight. Did you get this month's ink flight? How do you like your pen? How do you feel about the inks? Let me know in the comments below. If you didn't get this month's ink flight, do you wish you had it? Did you wish you did? Or do you feel like you're okay missing out? Yeah. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you next month with another ink flight video, but sometime later this week I've got a couple of videos planned and I've got my days off coming, so yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you again very soon. Take care. Love you. Bye.